Welcome, viewers, to our channel. Today, we delve into a historic and monumental event that has marked a significant milestone in Saudi Arabia's journey towards gender equality and female empowerment. For the first time in history, women were involved in the ceremonial changing of the Kaaba Kiswa, the sacred black cloth that adorns Islam's holiest site in Mecca. This event is not just a testament to the kingdom's progressive steps but also a moment of profound significance in the Islamic world. Stick around as we unravel this historic event with detailed facts, figures, and the rich history behind the Kiswa. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories like this. If you found this video informative and inspiring, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications to never miss out on our latest content. Your support helps us bring more fascinating stories and insights from around the world. The Kiswa, the black cloth that covers the Kaaba, holds immense religious and cultural significance in Islam. The Kaaba itself is the most sacred site in Islam, located in the Grand Mosque, Masjid al-Haram, in Mecca, Saudi Arabia. Muslims around the world face the Kaaba during their daily prayers, and it is the focal point of the Hajj pilgrimage, one of the 5 pillars of Islam. The tradition of draping the Kaaba with a kiswa dates back to pre-Islamic times. However, the practice was formalized and gained its religious significance with the advent of Islam. The kiswa is replaced annually on the 9th day of Dhu al-Hajj, the day of Arafat, which is the climax of the Hajj pilgrimage. This ritual is deeply rooted in Islamic tradition and signifies a renewal of sanctity and purity. The kiswa is a masterpiece of Islamic art and craftsmanship. It is made of silk and adorned with gold and silver threads, featuring Quranic verses embroidered in intricate calligraphy. The process of creating the kiswa is labor-intensive and requires a high level of skill and precision. Historically, the kiswa was produced in Egypt and sent to Mecca. However, since 1927, it has been manufactured in Saudi Arabia. The Kiswa factory in Mecca employs hundreds of skilled artisans who work year-round to produce the cloth. The fabric is dyed black and then embroidered with Quranic verses using gold and silver threads. The embroidery alone takes several months to complete. The Kiswa consists of several parts, including the main cloth that covers the Kaaba, the belt, hizam, and the curtain that covers the door of the Kaaba, al-Burqu. The belt is inscribed with Quranic verses and is divided into 16 pieces, while the area below the belt is decorated with additional verses and motifs. The ceremony of changing the kiswa is a highly revered event that takes place on the 9th day of Dhu al-Hajj. The old kiswa is carefully removed, and the new one is draped over the Kaaba. This process involves securing the kiswa on the corners and the roof of the Kaaba, which is a meticulous and solemn procedure. The old kiswa is then cut into pieces and distributed as gifts to dignitaries and religious organizations. This tradition symbolizes the continuous renewal of the Kaaba's sanctity and the devotion of the Muslim community. This week, a historic event took place in Mecca. For the first time, women participated in the ceremonial changing of the kiswa. This unprecedented inclusion of women is part of Saudi Arabia's broader efforts to promote female participation in various fields and industries. The General Authority for the Care of the 2 Holy Mosques announced that several female employees from the General Authority for the Care of the Affairs of the Grand Mosque and the Prophet's Mosque took part in the ceremony. Their roles were limited to the preparatory phases of the ceremony. They carried some components of the kiswa and handed them over to other workers, who then loaded them into a vehicle for transport to the Grand Mosque. Although the actual process of changing the kiswa in the courtyard remained managed by an all-male team, the participation of women in any capacity marks a significant milestone. This event showcases the kingdom's commitment to empowering women and integrating them into all aspects of society, including religious and cultural practices. The involvement of women in the Kiswa ceremony is part of a broader context of women's empowerment in Saudi Arabia. Over the past few years, the kingdom has implemented a series of reforms aimed at increasing women's participation in the workforce and public life. In 2018, Saudi Arabia lifted the ban on women driving, a landmark decision that was celebrated worldwide. Since then, women have been appointed to prominent positions in various sectors, including government, business, and academia. The Vision 2030 plan, spearheaded by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, aims to diversify the Saudi economy and reduce its dependence on oil. A key component of this plan is the empowerment of women and the promotion of gender equality. The participation of women in the Kiswa ceremony has significant implications for Saudi society and the Islamic world. It sends a powerful message about the role of women in religious and cultural practices, challenging traditional gender roles and promoting inclusivity. This historic event also highlights the importance of preserving and respecting Islamic traditions while embracing progress and modernization. By involving women in the Kiswa ceremony, Saudi Arabia is demonstrating that it is possible to honor religious customs while promoting gender equality and women's empowerment. The inclusion of women in the Kiswa ceremony opens the door for further participation in religious practices and rituals. While this is a significant step forward, there is still much progress to be made in achieving full gender equality in religious and cultural spheres. As Saudi Arabia continues to implement reforms and promote women's empowerment, it is likely that we will see more women taking on active roles in religious and cultural events. This progress will not only benefit women but also contribute to the overall development and modernization of Saudi society. The historic participation of women in the changing of the Kaaba Kiswa on July 7, 2024, marks a significant milestone in Saudi Arabia's journey towards gender equality and women's empowerment. This event is a testament to the kingdom's commitment to promoting female participation in all aspects of society, including religious and cultural practices. As we reflect on this momentous occasion, it is important to recognize the broader context of women's empowerment in Saudi Arabia, and the ongoing efforts to achieve gender equality. The participation of women in the Kiswa ceremony is a powerful symbol of progress and a reminder of the importance of inclusivity and respect for tradition.